recording with this phone, and it said I had 31 minutes, and now it's saying I have 49, and I didn't clear up any space on this phone. So, quit fucking with me. Okay? Just quit. Like, no. I don't even know where to set this because I'm afraid that it's going to get knocked over. And it was a gift to me. And this one they didn't take. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, there's so much stuff that I got to talk to you guys about. So much stuff. So much stuff. And one of them I had gotten started talking to you guys about yesterday. And then today, it's like, I know. Really, I'm sitting there venting to you about everything, and you still wanted to try to lie to me. That's why I kept telling you, like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to get hurt again. I don't like being lied to. I don't like my chain being yanked around or people thinking I'm a fool. I can't stand that. I have no lighter, so I'm having to use my torch to even light my bowl. And it's 420. I have no bud. Not a happy camper. After everything that's happened, and I've been there for him. To see him just like flip the script like that is such bullshit. So, yeah. It's really frustrating, to say the least. And then, Mr. Francis, what am I going to do with you? I mean, really, what am I going to do with you? Do you know how much easier my life would be if, actually, do you know how much easier both of our lives would be if you had, like, took that money and got a place up here? And you say, like, I'm not there for you. Like, I'm there for you sometimes when I can't even be there for myself. So, yeah, like, I love you to death, but that was like, today that was like a slap in the face. That's all you cared about. That's all you cared about. I would rather you just keep it real with me and say that. At this point, quite frankly, guys, if that's what you want from me, say it. And I'm going to keep it real with you. There's a good chance that you're still not going to get any, but I appreciate the fact that you keep it real. And, I mean, it does put you in a more favorable position if you were honest with me and say that. I'm just saying. At least then I know what you're about. And if I decided, you know what, I'm going to do the same thing, then, hey, I might give you a ring. How about that? Some of y'all get that. Some of y'all fucking don't. Again, me and my eighth grade education, I just blow my own mind. Just like the more I sit here and think about it, it's like, Emma, you know you can do better. You know you can do better than what you put yourself through. I mean, other man goes, what? What? Because I care. That's the genuine, nice Emma. And then, like, the Emma that I wish I could be all the time is the Emma that most of the time you guys see. Like, that's who I am at heart. But then I have to be fucking nice and fucking chill when I don't want to be fucking chill, and I feel like there's no cause for me to be chill. I still have to dial my crazy all the way off and be chill for others. Because why? Because I'm not a narcissist, and I do take other people's feelings and stuff into consideration. at the same time, I do not feel like sex is a feeling that necessarily validates someone's behavior to be so choosy, per se. Let me think about what it is that I'm trying to convey to you guys and make sure that's how I wanted to word that, because, like, what is it? Like, I wonder how many guys, genuinely, if it was a woman that was mediocre attractive, like, not even, and this is probably not a good comparison, but I'm just saying, like, if guys, even if it was someone you're friends with and you were attracted to, but necessarily, like, you're also friends, so you don't necessarily have the need to, like, want to bang them all the time. But every time you wanted to, like, hang out with this person or spend time with this person or anything like that, then that chick was constantly trying to hug you. How would that make you feel? I don't think I'm ever going to get a straight answer on that because of how guys think about sex anyway, so that's probably a really invalid and irrelevant question. I've also come to terms with I'm probably going to die alone. Because things that, it's weird, like, things that I find attractive in someone are really hard to come by these days. Whether it's male or female, it's pretty hard to come by. And I'm not talking about aesthetically attractive. What draws me into someone most of the time, 99% of the time, is their confidence and their intelligence and their ability to read people at their core, be empathetic and understanding, open-mindedness, a good listener, someone that sees us as equals and not that they're above me or that even I'm above them. Please do not put me on a pedestal. Please do not do that. Please. Because I'm going to treat you like you're my equal. Nothing more, nothing less. It's a teamwork thing, you know? But I'm also one of those people that are like, I have no problem dishing out tough love. Because I had it handed to me my whole life, so I ain't got no problem dishing it out. Like, I feel like a lot of people feel like, I was reading that, it's a crime notification. It's a crime, Linda, it's a crime. She's covering the Lori Vallow thing. And most of the time, you guys know that. I do watch a lot of true crime. However, I don't really talk about it, except, like, I'll do a live stream every now and then to talk about stuff like that, because I get emotionally invested in just about everything that I do. And in order to keep a solid mental state, sometimes I cannot get emotionally involved to the extent that I want to. So that's why I just kind of like don't even delve into that as much, because I used to be heavy into that true crime and forensic stuff when I was a kid. Like, I fall asleep every night watching Forensic Files when I was like 15 years old. So yeah. I just wish that I could find not even this, I don't even want to find someone to, like, in, like, a sex, I just want a life partner that, like, I can trust. God damn it, I cannot stress that one enough. trust, and that is supportive of like my goals. And I'm, obviously I would be supportive of theirs. And it's like a mutually beneficial thing. Like, but if like they constantly are expecting me to like stop what I'm doing to do shit for them because they're needy at that moment, like, no, y'all are not my kids. I cannot just and and deal with that. Like, no, they're called brothels. That's where y'all need to be going. Dudes, y'all need to be going to a brothel, okay? Because, no, like, ain't nothing wrong with having a sexual drive. There's nothing wrong with that. I used to have one hell of one, to be quite honest with you. Obviously, I've had 4 kids, so it'd be kind of dumb for me to try to deny that, now wouldn't it? But the older I've gotten, the more hormonal changes that I've had, the stress that I've had to deal with in my life the last 5 or 6 years has literally almost completely plummeted any drive that I have altogether. And which is also another reason why I'm not interested in dating right now. Because if I cannot participate in extracurricular activities that are involved in dating, then why even do that? You know what I mean? Why even bother? So I don't want to be unfair to people. So that's another reason why I don't date. Because if I can't emotionally invest in that, then why would you want to date me? Plus, look at me. I'm a fucking train wreck. Most of the time, I am a maniacal fucking train wreck. With a happy little face most of the time, but still. So, like, I'm really stuck in this, like, whole burnout fucking limbo right now of, like, where do I go from here? Dream Warrior. I don't know if you're watching any of my videos lately. I know you keep up with me and check in every now and then. And, like, I haven't forgot about that. And I still appreciate that more than I could ever express. Don't think for 1 second that I don't think about that. I honestly think about, I think I probably think about you more than you realize, whoever you are. And I hope that you understand how truly hard it is for me sometimes to believe that people that I interact with, especially through social media platforms, over YouTube, especially where they're global, it's really hard for me to not feel like I'm being catfished sometimes. And I don't mean that in anything personal about that. You have to understand what I've been through to get this sense of like paranoia or whatever that people think it is, but it's not that. It comes from a long, long history of being mentally, psychologically, emotionally, physically abused. Period. And I think considering all that and the SA that I've been through, on top of all that, the trauma from losing a child, all that stuff, like, I think I handle myself on a day-to-day basis fairly well, considering. I think people are a little bit unreasonable with their expectations of how they think I should be handling all of that, considering. I also have a huge eating disorder, and I'm willing to acknowledge that. Am I willing to work on it right now? Probably not. It works for me. I know it's causing me health problems. Physically, like if you look up the side effects, the horrible side effects that anorexia can have on your body, besides physically what you see, there's like internal shit that you see and stuff that you don't see that people with anorexia go through. I go through just about every one of those, and you wouldn't know that based on how I act and carry myself now. So, but yeah, I do. It's a huge thing. Yeah, it's also like I have to figure out a way to buckle down and get focused on either going through and applying for disability because of my autism or not doing that and trying to tough it out and take medication and manage it for as long as I can and then go on disability. And both of those, with me being so anti-government, are really hard things for me to wrap my head around. But I also have to think about financially being stable as I get older, and this stability financially right now is non-existent almost. Basically, it is non-existent if it wasn't for the graciousness of me, Tish, which it's like now, at this point, when you're throwing it in my face like that, it's not even, like, I'd rather just get a sleeping bag and sleep outside. If that's what I'm going to have to deal with for you helping me and being my friend, like, no. Like, no. I'm also almost like 99% sure that I'm about to take a vow of celibacy till I get married, if I ever get married. So, oh, there goes another large chunk of your dating pool. I'm just outdoor at that one. I don't care. That's how I'm gonna weed it out. I'm gonna weed out all the bullshit that drives me nuts, slowly and little by little, one dumb motherfucker at a time. I don't have no other options. That's why I do this vlog, because I swear, if I ever go on dates again, I'm like, let me help you get to speed on what you were about to try to dive into and deal with when attempting to date. Your girl Amber's. I have a YouTube channel. You may want to go check out some of those videos, especially videos that are more vloggy and not art side, because that's where you're going to find out how Em feels about a lot of shit when the shit gets real, how that looks, how that's going to go down, all that. That's the whole reason, that I started my channel. Was like, nope, can't even make some of this shit up if I tried. So I have to vlog it. I have to. I know that other people probably live just as insane of a life as I do, but y'all can hear that. And there's the, like, honest God's truth. Sometimes when I hear that shit, I don't know if it's going to be for me or not. That's fucked up. But it's the truth. He's called the cops on me before for no fucking reason. Other than when he gets mad. And it's like, guys, understand this. When you get into a relationship with a chick and y'all live together, don't just throw her out on a whim. That sets up a dangerous situation for her, and it just makes you look like a fucking ass. So, yeah. Here in a second, I'm going to have to call it quits on the phone I'm recording on, because that's the one I got my headphones in, and that's got more music, and it's louder. I'm going to try to capture a little bit of how he does this wishy-washy shit. Which is why I'm stuck in this weird fucking limbo that I don't want to be stuck in anymore. I don't know how to deal with it. Yeah. So, I do have a new episode of the podcast. It's called regroup and updates, I think is what the episode is. It's episode number 7. Again, you can find that on Anchor, which you can also find on Spotify for right now, because I haven't been able to get quite entrenched with the RSS feeds and how they work. You got to remember, guys, I do all the tech stuff, all the editing, which is why you'll notice me trying to get used to looking at the right part of the camera instead of here. I'm looking there. That way it looks like I'm looking at you guys and not myself. So I'm going to get there. Just, you got to bear with me. And plus, think about it like this. If you're subscribed to the channel now and then you watch it as it continues to blossom into whatever beautiful freak of nature, walking contradiction that it becomes, then, and again, oh my God, I'm so glad sometimes that I just do not read aloud all the comments that I get, especially in my personal inbox. Christ almighty on a cracker. I'm not going to name their name out of respect and because I don't have their permission. However, and I doubt they're going to be able to watch this video anyways because of what they told me today about being able to listen to my podcast, which is, it's super flattering to me. It's just I've never had anybody say this to me before, so I hope you don't mind. I have to share this with the subbies and the nons. So whenever I do upload a new podcast, what I generally do within like my friends list on Messenger is I will send like a mass a group message with the link, so all at the same time, and it goes out to like everybody basically on my Messenger list. And I think I've got 200, probably like 50 something friends on Messenger, which is about 100 less than what's on my channel. And guys, I'm really trying to get there because I'm almost at 160 now. Almost. I've been teetering right there between 155 and 160 subs for freaking ever. If we could get to 200 by the end of 2022, oh my God, we'll come up with something super spectacular for me to do if we can get there. You name it. If it's reasonable, I will do it. But anyways, back to the comment. One person, people always message me back if the link doesn't work or whatever. If there's anything wrong, they give me feedback. Today I get one. Bless his heart. It's like, I can't listen to your podcast because your raspy voice, swear, if I'm lying, I'm dying, makes me, I think it was 20 times mega horny. I'm not, for the sake of this conversation, I'm going to have to open it. I'm sorry. I got to. But I'm not naming your name, so nobody knows except me and you. And hopefully now you understand why, just until I get to know you better, there's a huge distance that needs to be there for my safety. Oh my gosh, I love, and this is what's so sweet. Honestly, that is the sweetest message that I have ever gotten. I skimmed over earlier, now I just read it all the way through again. You gotta watch this video. I'm gonna tell you to specifically watch this video so that you can see truly how much I appreciate your honesty. Seriously, hold on. You have no idea how much that means to me. It doesn't matter. You just don't know. Like I said, that puts you in a much more favorable position than all these other fucking dump truck motherfuckers that try to bullshit me. And yeah, seriously. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see, so I guess I should text you then and not, I was about to hit that voice thing and start voice talking to you. I won't traumatize you like that. Okay? Honestly, that is super cool. If you show me, that's really, really cool. And yeah, let me get my pen so I can message them back real quick. making sure that everybody can zoom in and look from that way. Okay, I'll do that real quick. So I'm gonna pause this while I do that. Okay, so sorry, it did take quite a minute. It took a couple minutes, so but it doesn't matter because you won't know that because it just clicked right back on in real time. So if you do ever watch this, seriously, thank you. First of all, thank you. I appreciate your honesty, and also, ow. I will probably be on cloud nine for the rest of the week at the very least about that little comment. That made me feel 100 times better than how I was feeling before I read that comment.